And good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome in here on Crescent City Wrestling as we are live at the Pontchartrain Center. It's the 2026 Louisiana Dual State Championship Women's matchup between Mandeville and Lafayette. I'm Joe Miller, along with the extraordinaire.
Roy
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Roy Fontenot. That's a good Southern name.
We got all them Cajun names down here. You know that. Yeah. But it's been a great 2 days of wrestling. We are very excited to see how these two brackets are turning out for the boys and girls. So I'm looking forward to both of these matches.
Well, you're a Southern gentleman, Roy, so they say ladies first. So
ladies go first.
We're going to have the ladies up here, Lafayette, Mandeville. Boy, these two teams, you've been reffing all weekend. I'm sure you've had a few of them. Boy, they were both dominant.
Yes.
Winning, obviously, 2-0 in their pools, but 20-plus margins of victory for both teams in both of their dual meets.
Of course. No, Lashny went over from a different high school to Mandeville this year, and he's really done a lot with their girls' team. And then Lafayette, Coach Nash has been doing great the last couple of years, so this should be a very competitive dual meet.
Yeah, it was Lafayette in round one over Baton Rouge, 48-23, and taking out Zachary, 54-28, to punch their ticket here to the final. Mandeville, bit of the upstart team here this weekend, 48-17 over Chalmette and 33-22 over North DeSoto. And that's how we get here to this championship matchup. Second ever dual state.
Ever.
Yeah, that's great, man.
We just build from here. We just do a little bit more every year. The wrestling gets a little more competitive. Everyone gets a little more excited. It's going great.
And year one was great. Year two added more teams, obviously more girls teams, more on the guys' side. We'll obviously have the guys broadcast as soon as this match is done, and we'll get you a starting weight class here as the girls are checking in at the table, and we're just about set to get this championship duel underway. Looks like 120 is where we're going to start the matchup, my man.
All right. And it looks like somebody's coming to hand me a check, which is always a positive thing.
This is the best broadcast you ever had. I won't sell the dollar amount here. Woo!
Yeah, we've been on our feet all weekend. We got paid.
Underpaid.
We got paid what we deserved. It's fine.
Again, 120 is our starting weight. So that means 114 will be the finishing weight class here tonight in this matchup between Lafayette, Mandeville and Lafayette. Yep. Pretty full rosters. I think I saw maybe one or two forfeits between the two teams. So you look at matchups, should be pretty evenly matched as far as sending out less forfeits or buys.
Right. This could be a duel that comes down to that 114-pound weight class. So we just have to see how it plays out with all 10 weight classes. I think both teams are thinking they can take this home.
If you're hearing the applause in the background, they're just finishing up the third place bout, Jesuit and St. Thomas More. And that looks 38-22.
Yeah, so it looks like Jesuit gets third place at the second annual dual state championship. Good for them.
Yeah, some great semifinals on the guys' side this afternoon. Can't wait to get to a rematch in the finals for the guys.
Yes, this was the same exact two teams as last year. Last year was a great dual meet, a lot of surprises, a lot of big things. Catholic pulled it out. Let's see if Holy Cross can do it this year. And Chad right here is taking a little picture of us.
Thanks to the founder, the godfather, Chad Ravanack, putting on this tournament and this broadcast. Guy's just multi-talented.
Does a little bit of this, a little bit of that. If it's something wrestling in Louisiana, Chad Ravanack probably has his name.
I don't know how him and my man Slaughter get those drip shirts, and you're still in your poor ref shirt. I've been slinging T-shirts for 3 days.
You got to be special like Jeff Slaughter, Good. I didn't win as much as Jeff did in high school. That's why I don't have a nice shirt.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to build his ego up anymore. So look at quick. We talked a little bit about the girls here, bud. What do you think about this 1-2 rematch coming up on the guys here in about an hour's time?
I'm very excited about it, due mostly to the fact that both teams are better than they were last year. So not only are they repeating as the top two finalists for the state dual championships, both rosters have improved. Holy Cross has a new coach. We got some new intensity of both. We got some studs on both teams, so it should be a very competitive match, just like it was last year.
Yeah, and we talked about, those semifinal matches were tough. So they're battle tested. If you don't know the bracket, you have pools on day one for both guys and girls, and then they bracket it. Obviously, the guys' bracket's a little bigger,
larger,
but a
yeah.
16-team bracket, I mean, that's 4 duels.
Right, it's pool play
after you
right
went through a
into it.
pool on Friday, so you earn it if you win this tournament.
Oh, yeah. No, a lot of these kids are getting just as many matches as they do in regular tournaments, and it looks like we are about to start.
Are you pumped up? You got your check? We got our
I got my
championship
check.
duel
We
set to
got
go?
it. We're 120 pounds. We are about to start, and let's see how the state championship finals go, guys. Ooh, quick double leg from Lafayette.
Now, Lafayette in the green and Mandeville in the pinstripes.
All right, Mandeville got back to their feet. We're in neutral.
It's Riley Blanchard for Lafayette and Maria Mendoza for Mandeville. And a quick 5-1 lead for the wrestler in green.
All right, both girls are taking center. Good little double shot from Lafayette. And we got another takedown.
Hot start here for Maria Mendoza, or excuse me, Riley
Yeah,
Blanchard.
Blanchard from Lafayette, yeah.
Riley.
She's been wrestling a couple of years. She's pretty good. She's a good athlete, very intense. Oh, you're good. You're good, baby. You're right. Yeah, you're good. I promise. All right.
See her crossing that, trying to get that arm bar there, Roy, but maybe kind of get off to the side a little bit more, try and get the shoulder into it. Meantime, on bottom, you want to get to your base, flatten out, and let's see if the Lafayette can run the half now.
All right, she moved off a parallel hip. She is running it. We have some back points. Are we going to get our first stick of the night?
Plenty of time on the clock, trying to get that right hip down to the mat. Solid bridge here from Mendoza, but she's going to have to fight it off here, Roy, for almost a minute. Now trying to come out the back door here.
She's getting good position. She just got to back out a little bit, and she's twisting back into it. And okay,
saddles back into the headlock. Yep, that was good chain wrestling there. Right. And there's the fall.
Good job, Blanchard.
So Riley Blanchard at 120 pounds starts the dual meet off at Lafayette. Roy races out to an early 6-0 lead.
All right.
That was impressive. Came right off the opening whistle.
That was a fast start.
With the takedown.
I mean, right at a minute 34 seconds in the first round. That's what you love to see. If I'm Coach Nash at Lafayette, I'm happy to see that for my first match.
And we wait for our 126-pound contestants checking in at the scorer's table. At third place about, and the guys just finishing up.
I believe they have 2 more. This is 38. I think they have one at 144. And then they'll be completely done. But as of now, it does look like Jesuit is going to run away with this duel unless I see something different in the next couple matches. All right, Lafayette is checking into the table. Got a good little high five from Coach, and we are ready to wrestle for our second match of the girls' state championship duel.
It's Quinsali Tapia of Lafayette versus Madison Redmond of Mandeville, and just like we saw in our last match, how about Tapia? Little John Smith low leg single there, Roy, for the early takedown.
Those Lafayette lines are coming out fast and aggressive.
And now again, we saw the same chain wrestling right into a half Nelson, far wrist and a half, just basic 101 fundamental wrestling working for the fall here.
You do the basics right, sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, people think you got to get flashy and you got to use all these fancy moves. Well,
and we have another pin, Lafayette with their second pin.
So 2 first period falls and a quick 12-0 lead. Guevara Tapia, very impressive. Just 27 seconds on the fall.
Guevara Tapia told me this morning to put respect on her name when I talk about her when she makes it to the finals, and she is in the finals with a first-round pin. You did a great job. Yeah, respect on your name.
We were talking to her out in the lobby. She likes to back it up.
She likes, hey, she's a good talker. She's a good wrestler. We're excited to have her.
That was, that's a very good-looking low-leg single.
All right, Mandeville's going to have to come back with an answer soon if they want to keep this duel competitive. Currently 12-0 Lafayette to Mandeville for the girls' state finals duels.
Yeah, just like, in a football game, you can't win a game in the first quarter, but you can certainly lose it. And, the duel meets a long way over. But, yeah, you don't want to make it to the point where you have to get bonus point after bonus point to get back into this duel meet.
Exactly.
Gabrielle Parra for Lafayette is going to get a forfeit. We said there were 2 holes in the Mandeville lineup, and we see one of them here at 132 pounds. So now 18-0 in favor of the team in green.
All right. We're moving right on to our next match. It looks like 138 pounds.
Shyla LeBrun from Lafayette, Ina de Bastos Marquez of Mandeville. Say that one 3 times.
Let's see if Ina can go ahead and start putting up some points for Mandeville. Getting some good hand fight in the center of the mat.
This is match number 4 of the dual meet. 2 pins and a forfeit, where we sit at an 18-0 lead.
All right, and LeBrun is kind of controlling. Again, it's Lafayette with the pressure, with the intensity, and with the speed. We need Mandeville to come out with a little bit more right now.
Yeah, you want to get that butt to the center of the mat. Nice level change there by LeBrun.
Some good hand fighting, and we got a shot from LeBron. Oh, no, we got out of it. We're back neutral.
And Marquez, they're going to say they're going to wrestle on. I thought, the whistle, I think, came from the boys' mat. I thought they were right on the line, but it is a takedown for Shia LeBrun. And the first points, again, go Lafayette's way. Look, Marquez was in on a nice shot there, Gus, but good sprawl by LeBrun. Reshot, and a takedown and a 3-0 lead for Shia LeBrun. And boy, I guess they're practicing half Nelsons. Coach Nash Bareka is running the wrist half there over in the wrestling room.
The lines are getting tight waist, basic moves, and they are running it.
What you want to do, jump sides, try and keep the wrestler on bottom guessing, try the half, grab a wrist. Now she has double wrist control. Back to the half, look out here.
Bastos Marquez is going to her back. Haven't broken the plane yet, we have no near fall points.
Yep. Good job there by Marquez to fight it off, trying to swim. That's good technique there.
Hey, that's good fight. Good fight for Mandeville.
And
we're still wrestling on the edge of the mat.
And time will run out on this first period. Pretty competitive first period.
Hey, it's the first match we've gotten out of the first period. I'd say so.
LeBrun with the 3-0 lead, just the one takedown. Marquez had a shot, but a nice change on the right on the out of bounds line on the re-attack by LeBrun. And it looks like LeBrun will go down to start this second period.
Bastos Marquez chose top. It was her choice. She thinks she can move her on offense, so let's see if that strategy plays out. We got to be a little aggressive here, Mandeville. She takes top.
Yeah, and already down 3. You know, you don't want to give away any points, so hopefully confidence in the top game. But quickly is LeBrun to her feet. Close to the escape, trying to get those hips clear, and she does. Now that plan backfired as Shia LeBrun adds to her lead now 4-0, 15 seconds into the second period.
And Bastos Marquez is holding a good stance, but she needs to move her hands a little bit more and needs to be a little more engaging with the hand fighting. Oh,
watch the knee, watch the knee.
Close.
Yep. You see she's got a big brace knee pad on that right knee as well.
Never want to see injuries, so that was good. Good on the official.
I mean, you got to rep your guys up here.
Got to rep my guy. I got to always stand up for my other officials. I will never speak bad on them.
Nice.
Another good shot.
Double.
All right, switches to the single. Another takedown, LeBrun from Lafayette.
And she's got the leg split there, Roy. Now,
and she let it go. She could have kept that for Turk, but that's fine. She's working on that half.
Trying to get that far wrist. You pull that under the wrestler's body. It takes away the post, and then you can have much more success running that half Nelson as we're midway through this second period. A 7-0 lead now for Shyla LeBrun of Lafayette.
It looks like she's going for a near side cradle, off to a half, and we're back in.
Boy, she's throwing all sorts of
whatever move she's got, she's going.
I love it. 42 seconds left in the period. She's got that far wrist. You want to get that half or higher up on the head, kind of like palming a basketball. Run it right over the top, and good defense on bottom there by Marquez to fight it off.
Yeah, she's doing well. She does need to base up a little bit, but she's preventing from getting turned right now, and sometimes that's the best job you can do.
Well, we may have just jinxed her. And there's the fall.
Lafayette
Shyla LeBrun, and they are rolling.
All right, guys, so that's 4 in a row for Lafayette. Let's see if Mandeville has an answer.
24-0. And the team in green is seeing dollar signs in this state final.
It's about a 2-hour drive from Lafayette down here in Kenner, and I can tell you that they didn't come here to walk away with anything less than first.
I mean, this is an impressive start. It looks like we may get our second. Yeah, we said there were two forfeits coming. No, we have headgear equipment.
Look at that.
Or no, we don't. It is a
forfeit at 45.
That was Joanna Torres Sanchez with the forfeit, and pouring it on now.
Yeah, moving right into 152. The thing I tell every kid that shows up for a forfeit is sometimes showing up is the most important thing. So just being there, getting your practice in, showing up for the dual meet, even if you're not wrestling anybody, sometimes that's what wins.
You can't get the forfeit if you're not on the team.
You can't get the forfeit if you're not on the team, and we are halfway through this duel with a commanding 30-0 lead from Lafayette.
30-0. 2 forfeits, 3 pins, and that's how you do the math. And we move ahead quickly to 152 pounds. Dual state championships here at the Pontchartrain Center. Year number 2. Glad you're with us here on Crescent City Wrestling.
All right, got a quick shot in from Mandeville right off the whistle. Lafayette got a good sprawl in.
Mason DuPont of Lafayette, Gabrielle Maldonado of Mandeville. Midway point of the dual meet now with 152.
Look like Maldonado's controlling the center, bringing forward. The most aggressive I've seen a Mandeville wrestler so far.
Nice little sweep single there. Can she shelf it or get the far ankle?
Got a good little sprawl back. We got to our hips. Got a front headlock going in.
And nice counter by Maldonado. Let's see if she can turn defense into offense. Oh, but working her way up. DuPont. Resilient, didn't let go of that leg, and she just rose to her feet, got the hands behind the knees, Roy, and dropped her for a 3-point takedown.
Yeah, Maldonado was going for that throw, but Lafayette handled it well. Sacked back on that hips and got the takedown.
See that seatbelt type ride there from the
Maldonado's
top
position. Got the wrist.
Does she have the arm?
Oh, she has the arm. She's got a tight grip on that wrist. She has the head. I don't think they've called the reversal yet.
And
here we go. To our back. Is this going to be the first win for Mandeville? Maldonado's on top with grapevines. Just got to throw those legs in.
40 seconds, so plenty of time here.
Maldonado. There it is, Maldonado. He threw the leg in, got the pin. Great job from Mandeville. Great answer. Put some points on the board. We're at 30-6, Lafayette to Mandeville. Headed into our 7th match of the day. Yeah,
Gabrielle Maldonado falls behind early, gets in a scramble position, gets the reversal, and then puts the boots in and a fall. And as Roy mentioned, Mandeville on the board now, 30-6 as we move ahead to our next matchup. Nice comeback there.
Nice comeback. Got the bench from Mandeville jumping up, cheering. We got to get a little energy in this place for them. They're not out of it yet.
165 pounds will be a forfeit for Lafayette. So there is the second. Coach has told us there'd be 2. That's DeJory Williams. So she'll pick up 6 here at 165 pounds. Getting to the point of no return here. If you're Mandeville, Roy, you're going to have to start stringing together some.
You're going
to get one here with a forfeit at 185.
That cancels that out. 36-12.
That's Alexi Cotter. So we move now to 235.
Yeah, 235, which is heavyweight for the girls division. And they're tough. They come out to play. They're just like boys heavyweights. They're scrappy. They're strong. They like to throw. Very intense. All right, we got Lafayette heading to the table to check in. And it looks like Mandeville's going to go ahead and forfeit heavyweight.
And
the math doesn't seem to be on the side of Mandeville, but these last couple of matches should be very competitive.
Now, that'll officially do it if you're scoring at home. That clinches the state championship for Lafayette. Congratulations, as Madison Schlurf takes a forfeit. Makes it 42-12, so 3 matches left. And Roy, as you just said it, now it's let's see if we can have some good competition here in these last 3 matches.
Yeah, if I'm a Mandeville wrestler and I've already know that the duel is lost, I'm going out there to win for myself, but also to give my team some energy heading into next weekend.
Of course, this is the dual state, the individual state tournament, which is the ultimate individual prize coming later in February.
Yeah, this is going to be February 6 and 7 in Bossier City, and it looks like they're forfeiting 100. Mandeville forfeited 100, gave Lafayette another win. We're moving right on to 107 pounds.
That was Riley Barreca, by the way, of Lafayette, getting her hand raised, shaking the opposing coach on the bench.
Barreca, that name's familiar. We love wrestling families here.
Yeah, there is definitely no sport that is more family-oriented, in my opinion, than wrestling. Generational dads, sons and daughters now, 100%. As we move ahead. It's Haley Johnson of Lafayette, Alyssa Bartuccio of Mandeville, and a quick takedown by Johnson of Lafayette.
All right, she's got that far tricep. Looks like she's trying to take it onto the body, get a little barbed wire action in. And she switches off to the other side.
Onto that 2-on-1 now, trying to cinch in the arm bar, trying to get that thing elbow to elbow. A little bit tighter there, right? She might have a shot at a turn here.
Oh, she's running it, and it's over. She's on her back.
Trying to put that hip down to the mat, trying to get all the weight on your left hip if you're the top wrestler. Nice bridge out, though.
Bartucci's fighting. Hey, that's what we want.
Good bridge, but is it going to be enough to get out of danger here?
There's a lot of time left in this first round. But she's fighting. And she made it.
That'll be the full 4. So, well, she hasn't released the hold yet. You see the official there on the right side there with the 4 fingers down. That means once the hold's relinquished, and there it is. She'll pick up the 4. Near fall, and now a 7-0 lead. So would you rather be up here for these finals or down there? That's the $1 million referee question, and she's back on her back.
Right. I love officiating. I love commentating. It's hard.
Maybe next year we'll put a headset on you while you're
I'm
reffing.
on the mat, I can do live play-by-play.
I mean, you got a great view of the action.
Exactly. The best view. That's what I tell people I do when I go officiate. I'm just watching wrestling. I just happen to be the closest person.
Yeah. So you're trying to settle in with that reverse half. Again, good fight here by Bartuccio.
Lift that head.
Yep, there you go. Yep, she must be listening to you, bud.
Right. Bartuccio's on her elbow. She's still giving a good fight. There's about 18 seconds left. And we may see the second round.
Yeah, only one match has made it to the second period. That was 138 with LeBrun and Marquez. So good fight by Bartuccio. She's going to be in a big hole here. But it, not showing any quit here.
No, and this is the perfect sport to teach how to have resiliency and overcome these deficits.
Well, my college coach told me you never get better after a win because you think you are the best. Right. It's when you lose, you go back to the dressing room or the playbook or the practice room and look at the film. So
you got something to work on. And the positive thing Mandeville can take away from this is they're going to go in their room on Monday and they're going to work. And they will be back.
Absolutely. Couple injuries. You saw the couple of forfeits here tonight, so they'll get healthy. It's a grind. I mean, you're wrestling over 2 days, 5-6 dual meets. So
it's been a long 2 days for all the athletes, coaches, parents, everybody.
As we get to the end of this girls' duel, one more weight to go, 114, and then the stage will be set for the rematch from a season ago between the top 2 teams in D1.
And Johnson from Lafayette just keeping that tough ride on Bertucco, and we're back to back points. Let's see if she can get it this time. Let's see if Bertucco's going to fight out.
Look at that
great neck bridge.
That's in the Bridge Hall of Fame.
I have seen girl wrestlers be way more flexible and willing to bridge out of stuff than guys. And she's fine, but it may be not enough for Johnson. We'll see. She's got her down pretty tight.
Yeah, it's a tech fall either way if she's able to belly out, and she is, and that'll do it. So
good
a
fight.
15-0. Great fight. I make some credit. You earned some respect for me, Alyssa, but it is Haley Johnson now, 54-12, and just rolling as the squad from Lafayette.
Hey, I'd rather get tech than pin.
That's right.
Coach, too. Every point matters.
And our final matchup of the evening, wrestlers checking in.
Is the 114-pound weight class is going to be our finale for the girls' state dual championship.
So did you get any rounds off? Is this your first round off, or did they give you a round off?
I was on my feet quite a bit today. This is the most I've sat all weekend, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's Lily Velasquez from Lafayette, as well as
Giada Rufino from Mandeville. I will say this, Mandeville's not going to win, but I am old school wrestler. I am a fan of pinstripe singlets, so I am all on the all-uniform team this weekend from Mandeville.
It is a very unique color. Yeah. Velasquez is another wrestler I talked to before, and she knew that she was going to be the last match of the night. She's not somebody who wanted the spotlight on her, but she is prepared for the moment, and I think this is going to be a good match. She's got walking with that headlock.
Yeah, she was back. It's a funny story. When they were finishing up the consolation semifinals, she was behind with her coach. They were drilling single legs for about an hour. So you must have motivated her, Roy, because she was back there. I'm like, oh my goodness, they were an hour away from the dual meet. She's ripping like, 50 snatch
I'm going to be the main event. I'm like, yes, you are.
I love it.
That's great.
I love it. No, great first period, scoreless, couple of scoring chances for each. Nice hand fighting. As we hit the midway point, there's a sweep single now by Velasquez. Good hip counter by Rufino.
Good movement from both girls. Got some nice hand fighting going in. We got a double collar tie. Velasquez just pulled her back.
I'm sure you've seen in your time here, Roy, as this sport of women's wrestling just continues to explode. The quality of wrestling probably gets better every year with it as well.
Yes. As a lot of our local guys know, last year was the first year that it was officially a sanctioned sport for Louisiana. We have had women's wrestlers for years, so some of these girls have been going against boys growing up, and then they finally get their opportunity to do well, and they're the ones that typically are the meanest and toughest.
Yeah,
they're the ones that had to wrestle through, had to wrestle boys growing up, had to go to these big tournaments against the opposite gender, and they just stepped up when they finally got their opportunity, and Lafayette is showing that right now.
It is I believe for like the third or fourth straight year, the fastest growing high school sport in America.
That is absolutely correct. And we finally have a takedown with 1 second left from Velasquez of Lafayette. She looks like she's ready for prime time. As we move into our second round.
She's going to owe you a shout out when she's done because, apparently whatever you're telling her the main event, she's coming out. 4-0 lead. It was a penalty point. I think it was like a grasping of the fingers and then the takedown right at the end. So it's 4-0.
And then a nice takedown with that last second from Velasquez against Rufino from Mandeville. Rufino has chosen down. Velasquez is taking top.
Good caution here. Of course, you get several of those before any points are awarded.
Looks like Velasquez was trying to start with the tight waist. They reposition, and they begin the second round. 4-0 Velasquez against Rufino.
Good top riding there and the tight waist. Little seat belt now up to the arm bar. Toe pressure forward, which you like to see. As Rufino trying to limp arm out of that arm bar. Haven't had a match go 6 minutes, Roy. It'd be nice, to end it, as you say, the main event.
Yeah, the big match.
Let's get a full 6 minute go here.
Got a tight ride from Velasquez on top of Rufino. She's moving off to the side, and from this angle I can't see. It looks like she was trying to fight a power half in, but she's got a chicken wing on the right side.
What do you think as an official when they changed a year ago, more adopting the college rules where you can use more of the out of bounds to score points, much like you do in college?
You're talking to the biggest fan of the scoring changes and the out of bound changes. Out of bounds specifically just because it makes it so much easier for the wrestlers, coaches, and officials to understand what the rules are.
Absolutely. I love it too. Promotes more scoring, promotes more action. Yes. The days of, playing it safe on the edge of the mat are gone.
No, you got to go. And the benefit of the higher scoring is if you're down, 4-0, 7-0, you can get right back in there with a takedown or two.
Yep, great point. You hit a takedown to the back and you're down 7 points. You just tied the match in 5 seconds.
Rufino is not out of this match yet. 4-0, about 55 seconds left in the second round. Velasquez is still getting that tight ride.
She's looked good on top, close to that one turn, but really just using her leverage there. And really the big thing, Roy, is the quick breakdowns, right? Gets her to her stomach. And that's so much more difficult when you got to carry the opponent's weight and build your base back up.
Yeah, you're just flat. You can't support yourself as much, and you have all that pressure coming from the top. And we got Velasquez trying to rip that chicken wing, and Rufino's fighting.
Driving those toes forward again.
Oh, it might not be enough. And we're to the back. Velasquez has her down. We're getting swipes.
Tight. Referee down
Rufino
there looking.
Gonna have anything left?
And there it
looks
is.
Like a pin from Velasquez. It looks like you were perfect for the main event, Lily. Good job.
Wow, impressive. And what a showing. 59-12. Lafayette told us coming in before these finals they were ready, and boy, oh boy, Roy, were they ready tonight in the tune of 59-12.
They took that drive from the Bayou and did what they wanted to do. They did what they sought out. Lafayette girls are no one to play with.
Congratulations again to Mandeville. First trip here to this tournament, and someone had to be the first runner-up, and it's awesome that it's Mandeville. They'll get a well-deserved trophy and celebration for that team. But this night, this weekend, you look at the results, Roy, of the pool play and then here this final. Clearly Lafayette is throwing it out there to the state that they are maybe not only as a team, but some of the top individuals when we get to the LHSA individual state, they're the team to beat.
Oh, yeah, especially with the teams that they beat in pool play as well as their championship finals. They made a statement today to the rest of Louisiana, let them know that they're the ones that are going for that state title in February in Bossier City.
All right, so that'll do it here again. The final in the girls' dual state championship match. Lafayette dominant, 59-12. They're going to clear the benches out. Looking like, what are they saying, about 50? Do you have a start time? Is it 7?
They're just supposed to roll right into it. They're just supposed to roll right into it, and hopefully quick. And I can tell you, Brother Martin Holy Cross is going to be a lot closer than what we just. This is going to be a barn burner.
All right, so we will we'll set the stage here as we see the Catholic wrestlers taking their bench, and Holy Cross is huddling on the far mat. Go get my guy Roy. He's got to go cash his check.
I got to cash my check.
We can buy dinner when we're done. We'll take a quick time out here in Crescent City Sports. Back with the boys' championship duel coming up.
All right, see y'all soon.
Yeah. Please visit. I didn't pay Chad any money, so he's not going to let me. Hey, he's not listening. Hey, Roy. There's NFL games today? Hey, determine the #1 seed and the winner of the NFC South. Go Saints. It's not them. No, if the Saints win, Carolina goes, but if we lose, it's like. Wait, did Tampa win? Tampa won, but they need New Orleans to beat Atlanta. Yeah. God, these wrestlers are strong. If you want to get strong, visit. Man, strongest boys ever. Hey, there's this great local gym right in Metairie, 1909 Airline Drive. Gosh, these boys are strong. If you want to get strong too, visit Premier Fitness on Wall. Hey, I'm writing it for you. I'm my biggest fan. I'm writing it for you. Go for another picture, huh? They're right in front of the fucking live log glass. Gavin! What weight are we starting at?
What have you got commentating? I want to see who he wrote down. Family members who wrestled.
Dad? Uncles? Cousins?
Is that really what it says?
Bro, Catholic North Side? The whole fam. The whole family wrestles. Did you know that?
I'll take a picture of it. Yeah, he got really good handwriting.
Where did you get that from?
I don't know, it's not.
And now some hardware. First up are Team Awards. Your 2026 Girls World State runner-up, Mandeville. Come on over, Mandeville. Wrong corner, Mandeville.
Oh, I rock this. I was at the casino for the club last night.
That's
I woke up at 6.
You gotta get here early, man.
Awards are done.
Clamp mount just fell apart. We just improvised.
They said as soon as they're done.
It went down. Good timing. Okay, let's go, buddy. Keep pressure. Keep pressure, okay? Keep pressure.
Girls, upperweight, most pins, Gabriella Nado.
Are we good to start soon?
Yeah, whenever y'all are ready.
As soon as they're done with the awards, we're gonna roll. Where's my pot?
That's a good question.
And now it's in the awards.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Well,
It complicates things.
Hey, Gabriella. Don't go too
Just in time. You got me doing double duty. I know. I was like, where the fuck did he go? And he's like, he's announcing awards. I'm like, how? We're ready to go.
All right, so these are going to... All right, guys, we are back in the action, about to start the boys' duel. We are beginning at the 150-pound weight class, which is sponsored by Paris Construction and Roofing. Paris is your trusted partner for roofing, construction, restoration, and Waterhouse homes locally. And Catholic and Holy Cross are off to the races at 150 pounds.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks for holding the fort down for me, Roy. Your boy Rav's got me doing double duty, handing out the girls' awards here.
It's hard being good at stuff because then everyone's gonna ask you to do it.
Starting the dual meet at 150. Cade Sandifer of Catholic and Matthew Crail of Holy Cross.
Great double leg from Crail just now. Got an easy 3-0 lead beginning of this dual meet. Looks like Crail's gonna let him go, and we're back on our feet. All right, back to the center.
Crail, a senior. He's a 3-time All-American. It's pretty good. 6th and 2nd at state. And Hiram and Brandon are 2 family members of his that wrestled. And here's my favorite stat, 4.3 GPA.
Crail is smart, he's athletic, and he also volunteers at Second Harvest, so he seems like a good all-around kid. And he's got a Catholic kid on his back. Nope.
Yep, now he's getting swipes.
All right, Holy Cross is looking to start off this duel strong, make a statement against Catholic.
Again, a rematch of a season ago. 2 D1 powers here. Our final dual meet of these 2 days.
Yes, it's been a long weekend, but it looks like Crail's got a nice, comfortable 10-1 lead in this first round against Sandifer from Catholic High.
Sandifer, a 23-11 record. Impressive first-year starter right in this powerhouse top-ranked team lineup, and he's already at 20 wins, a 3.5, also impressive GPA, just a sophomore.
Yeah, both these teams have a lot of wrestling this year coming into today.
Yeah, that's crazy. 34 matches at the first of the year.
Great mat return from Crail, is still riding those hips tight on top of Sandifer.
And it's been a dominant first period, 10-1 lead.
All right, Sandifer's looking to work up to his base. Crail's just keeping that pressure with that tight waist.
Matthew Crail of Holy Cross, a senior here at 150 pounds. This would be a nice jump start, Roy, to the second half of his season. Obviously a state runner-up as a junior. You got to be thinking he's thinking gold medal all the way to finish off his senior season.
The only thing on his mind, and I don't know this, but I know that he is somewhere that he has written down that he's going to be state champ this year.
Yeah.
A lot of wrestlers are good about manifesting and knowing exactly what they want, preparing for it all year round. And it's beginning the second round. Looks like Crail has chosen bottom. Sandifer is going to go on top, and we start our second round of the first match of our championship dual meet.
Toe pressure forward by Sandifer.
Claw ride. Good little claw action.
Yeah, got the legs in, and now you see it. Face down for bottom on the mat, although he's a little bit high here. He's going to have to readjust those hips, or he could be in some trouble.
It looks like Crail's going to pop out the back for a beautiful reversal straight to the back.
And did he get swipes? No, just the reversal. So 12-1, 30 seconds into this second period.
There's a reason Sandover's starting. He's good at being a sophomore, but Crail's he's a little older, a little stronger, a little more experienced, and he's going to the back. It does look like this is going to end as a tech fall. If Sandover can beat out, and that's exactly what it is.
So an impressive tech fall. You always want as many team points as you get, 6 the max. They'll settle for 5, but a pretty good start here for Holy Cross. Matthew Crail, very impressive.
Yes, we're moving right into our 157-pound weight class, which is sponsored by Gentilly Vision Source, the best doctor in sight. Go see Dr. Klemenakis and his family at Gentilly Vision Source. And for Catholic High, we have... we got Rob Morris from Holy Cross. And it looks like Christian Scott didn't fill out paperwork for us, but that is Christian Scott, 157 pounds for Catholic. He is their team captain, 2-time returning state champion, looking for his 3rd. He's had 2 of the best matches this weekend that I've seen against 2 other kids who are in their right, 2 of the best kids in the state, and he walked away with both victories.
Christian Scott and
no
Robert Morse. He didn't want to get his flowers here on the broadcast?
He's as talented as Scott is, he's a very humble kid. So they return. There's no takedown. We're starting back neutral, and this is going to be a great match for both. Morris has been wrestling tough all weekend. I had a couple of Holy Crosses duels, and he comes to play.
Yeah, that match, I watched the
takedown.
Nice takedown there by Scott. Yeah, that matchup with Thomas Moore was a dogfight last night, and Moore's match was incredible. Trying to cinch in that near side cradle, now jumping from side to side. Look out here.
Oh,
he's got it.
Bounce back.
And
it's
that's
a beautiful
tight.
cradle.
That is tight. Trying to get that knee in the side there to flatten it out.
Kristen,
and there it is.
Another first round pin. He's only made it out of the first round 2 times this year so far.
Wow, Christian Scott, impressive.
Great victory, puts Catholic up 6-5 against Holy Cross, and this is why every single point matters. You got to go for the major if you're close. You got to go for the tech, got to go for the pen. We're moving right on to our 165-pound weight class, sponsored by Amplified Realty Group. Amplified is a real estate brokerage located in Metairie, but they also take care of the West Bank, Baton Rouge, and the North Shore. And we have a forfeit from Catholic. Holy Cross gets an easy 6 points.
Garrett Chittenden. So this back and forth dual meet, Roy going back to Holy Cross's side now with an 11-6 lead.
Moving right on to that 170-pound class, sponsored by Stan Cotterman Law Firm. We got Cooper Williams from Catholic High and Royce. Rice? I can't read these kids' handwriting. That's okay.
Well, sorry, my track is taking a second to load up here.
It's the computer, it's the kids. We got a stud senior from Holy Cross coming up against Cooper Williams from Catholic High, another senior.
Cooper Williams and Riley Reeves.
Reeves, that's the name.
Okay, I guess I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
I can kind of see it.
Cooper's in on the leg. Quick, good hand fighting right off the bat. Two big, strong, athletic kids going at it.
Look at the record. Talk about they get a lot of matches. How about this one? He's already got the last 2 years, 35 and 33.
Jeez. 35 this year with another month of wrestling to go.
My goodness.
All right.
4th as a freshman and 5th as a junior, by the way. So we talked about another state placer returning, probably thinking about gold medal chasing here in February.
Got a good little scramble going on right now. Cooper's in on the legs, come to a waterfall position. Reeves is kind of scooping that head. Very smart. Both working on each other's ankles.
Yep, you want to step through that big step with the left leg and hook the ankle, but you see now the scrambling position that Reeves is in, Roy, and I don't know if either guy thinks they can score or either guy thinks they want a stalemate.
It's a tricky position. If I'm Catholic, I'm lifting that leg up. If I'm Holy Cross, I'm rolling through with those hips. Oh, looks like we got some action. And they call the takedown for Williams at Catholic High. He's got a 3-0 lead.
That's why they teach you when you're a young youth wrestler, always roll towards the legs. And now potential near fall. He's going to get just a 1 count, and we're out of bounds. You have the temptation, right? You want to roll to the head, to the back because I want to pin him.
Right.
But you're more than likely going to roll off. You roll to the legs. That was really smart wrestling to get the takedown.
All right, Reeves goes down. Williams about to cover. Nice little tight waist, breaking him down to the side.
Well, you mentioned, Roy, to already get to 35 wins in January. How about this resume? First at the Warrior Open, first at the Walker Open, first at the Trey Coulter. He's already had 3 tournament wins a month and a half into the season, and now a big headlock.
Back. Now, Reeves was our Colada champion. That's how you get all 35 wins, is you get first a lot.
Yeah, but Cooper Williams, this would be a huge win. This would be one of the matches you circle in the
10
dual
seconds.
meets. Trying to fight it off here for Reeves. Can he do it?
Reeves is going to fight.
Oh! I think he got it before
Last
the tap.
second pin.
Yep. Wow!
And we got a little bit of energy coming from that Catholic high bench now.
The 17-3 senior beats the 35-3 two-time state medalist. Talk about a big momentum shift in this dual meet.
Cooper Williams didn't come to play. We're moving on to our 190-pound weight class. Sponsored by Mandy Semino, CPA, with Arcement Red Gardner Benoit LLC. They've been working for 35 years to help out with audit, financial statements, and financial planning. Go visit the website at argb.cpa as we move into this 190-pound weight class.
And it is Bo Brickey of Catholic versus Grayson Bader of Holy Cross.
Bader's coming in hard with those collar ties. Both wrestlers staying in the center.
Bader's a good one, 25-7, just a sophomore. And Bo Brickey is also a sophomore. Limited action, Roy, just 6-3 on the season, so a big moment here for the sophomore from Catholic.
He's probably a football player coming in, getting in shape. Great job on him making the lineup. I'm not surprised the sophomores starting for Holy Cross. They do an excellent job with their club team, and they have a lot of young guns that are on their team right now. I got an 8th grader starting, some freshmen starting, so they don't come to play when it comes with their kids.
Yeah, how about at 190? 2 sophomores in these high-powered lineups.
Right.
At an upper weight.
Yeah, bigger kids, you don't typically see this for their starting lineup, but good scramble so far. It's still a tie match, 0-0. We're going out of bounds, and we're going to restart in the center.
Yeah, Brickey was trying to use this edge of the mat as well as he could, but Bader able to scoot away, and we're neutral 120 in this opening period.
All right. Love that the guys are staying in the center, getting some good hand fight going on, some collar ties, underhooks.
Well, you nailed it, because under his other sports, Brickey
Look at
wrote
that.
football. Look at you, buddy.
I had a hunch. Oh, and Bader's coming in with that body lock they broke off. Brickey got away.
Yeah, we're neutral again, a minute to go. This has been an action-packed first period, no points, but it's not for a lack of effort. These guys are going at each other.
No, they're taking shots, they're going for it. They're just wrestling hard and smart. Look like Bader's kind of circling around while Brickey's holding the center.
Bader takes kind of a half high crotch shot. And now he might get in. Look at that. And he's going to get a takedown.
That's just...
I just thought he was shooting to kind of shoot for position. He ends up scoring the takedown.
He's coming to the front. He's got that headlock position. Oh, he went for the whip, but he dropped it. Brickey got a very nasty reverse. I don't blame Bader for going for the pin, though. You got to score points. He's still up 3-2 while Brickey's riding him on top with 5 seconds left in the first round. If he can finish this round on top, that's going to be huge for Catholic.
I mean, this is a 1-point dual meet right now, Roy, that figures to be back and forth.
Right.
I mean, this is a match you might circle when it's all said and done and said, you know, boy, that 190 match kind of really decided it.
And we're going neutral second round. Hell yeah.
So a 3-2 lead, an early takedown, and then the late reversal, and we are starting, as Roy said, neutral here to start this second period. Great start to this dual meet, 12-11, and we are just 4 matches in.
When you have the 2 best teams in the state, you expect to score this close.
Well, the pace slowing down a little bit, maybe a bit of a frenetic start. These guys trying to push it, got the adrenaline rolling, and now they're kind of maybe settling into the match here a little bit.
The heavier weight classes do have shorter gas tanks typically, but both these kids are young and athletic. I think, you know, Let's see if they have another round and a half in both of them. But we are having some good hand fighting right now. It's still 3-2 for Bader. But Bricky's trying to come back. He's keeping center. He's pushing Bader out. Bader just circled, took a double leg shot, coming back to a single. Great sprawl from Bricky, and we're out of bounds. Back to neutral.
Well, how evenly matched are these guys? Not only on the mat, how about in the classroom? Both touting 3.5 grade point averages. So they're like, hey, you can't beat me on the mat, but you're going to beat me in the classroom either.
This is a tit-for-tat match. And this is a 1-point match right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's won by 1 point.
And another facet of this tournament that I love, Roy, is the two officials. You see that at the upper level when you get to sectionals and state, and they're doing it here. This is a state championship. Officials want to make sure they get the call right. We've seen it a couple times today. I'm sure you've been a part of it, where calls are reversed or officials get together and discuss it. Was that a takedown? Was that an escape? And you see the officials coming together there to decide the outcome.
Right. We don't have the benefit of video replay like college does. The great thing about having an assistant official on these higher level matches is you have, somebody to back you up. I had a very close call that I made earlier today, and honestly, I made a mistake with my initial call. I was very fortunate to have my assistant official there to help me out. We both kind of recognized what I should have called. We made the call right. Some people were happy, some people were mad. That's just how things play.
That's pretty much how life is.
Someone was going to yell at me. And
you weren't winning that either way, my man.
No. But we made the right choice. So it is great to have two guys out there, and we're always expecting two of our best officials out there for these types of matches.
And Bricky, you see if you're a good wrestler, you're going to have a lot of cuts on your forehead because that means you're leaning with your head. You look at the elite level. How many times does Jordan Burroughs look like a mummy when you watch him?
And, a lot of scratches and brushes up there.
So that's a good sign of a good wrestler when you get a cut on your forehead. 3-3.
Okay, we're back. Okay, they're having a little issues with the clock. Blood time was still on, but we just fixed it. There's about a minute and a second left in this second round.
And getting a little chippy here in this second period as well as we're tied at 3.
It's an aggressive sport. It is a combat sport. We don't want to punch kids, but, it gets chippy sometimes. No takedown yet. Oh, Bader's going for that far ankle. He's driving it, and he got the takedown.
Nice counter by Grayson Bader. Looked like Bricky had the high crotch. Coaches, he looked over. Does he cut him?
He goes for another far side cradle. And again, it looks like Bricky may be out of it, but no, Bader's got it locked. He's in a bad position. He has his arms locked, though. Okay, great. He's on top. He's still in control. He has the opportunity to spin back around and not give up any points.
Good scramble here, trying the cow catcher.
He went for it again, reversed again. I love the enthusiasm from the young buck Bader, but you got to be smart about these moves.
Yeah, you gotta throw that move with your hips, not your upper body. He was too much upper, slipped off, and the takedown here, and back and forth we go now. A 6-5, and I think he's going to run out of time, but he's going to take a
tight chicken wing, but there's not enough time. We're going into the third round, and it is still a 1-point match.
How about this? Both wrestlers choosing neutral, obviously giving respect to what the opponent can do from referee's position.
Yeah. These guys want to finish on the feet. It is Bricky chose down. Bader let him up. It is a 6-6 match. 2 minutes left for our big 190 clash for Holy Cross versus Catholic High at the State Dual Championship 2026.
So both choose down. Both say, no, I don't want any part of it. I don't want any part of it. We're going to win it on our feet.
Right. And this is going to be the match where I think the last takedown of the match wins it. And Bader's, doing the best for Holy Cross. Double leg. He is taking Bricky to his back. We're getting some near slice.
Working for a pin.
He's close. It looks like that far side elbow from up is up, but that's tight.
That's tight right there. Center of the mat. Roy, all the time in the world here to work for the pin.
Bricky's got that elbow posted, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
And there it is.
Darth Bader, the sophomore, getting a huge pin for Holy Cross.
And Holy Cross goes back and forth on this flip-flop leaderboard now, 17-12 for the team in white. What a match, what a finish there by Grayson Bader.
Hey, he went for the pin twice, got reversed twice. That third time he went for it, he got it. We move right on to our 250-pound weight class, which is sponsored by Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Ford, which is the #1 Ford dealer in the metro area.
And we graciously appreciate all our sponsors, so we have the opportunity to bring free wrestling to the masses.
We wouldn't be able to do this without our sponsors. Everyone is greatly appreciated. Wrestling is not one of those sports where you get a ton of money like basketball or football, but is one of the most passionate sports of any fan base I've ever met.
I'm biased. I say it is the most passionate sport.
I didn't want to come off as biased, but yeah. And we begin 2:15 right now with
Josh Shelton of Catholic
and KJ Scott from Holy Cross.
A senior for Catholic and a sophomore. So back-to-back
Another
sophomores
young
in
kid.
the upper weight here for Holy Cross.
Oh, he's got a nice little single leg up. Right in the air. That was beautiful and safe. That's what I like to see as an official. Takedown by Shelton from Catholic High. It's a 3-0 match. In
Shelton
this very
just
close
6 and 5. Can you guess this position he played in football? Okay, so you're not a heavyweight,
You're not
but
a
you're
heavyweight.
still a pretty big athletic guy.
defensive end.
Center.
Okay. Still a big boy. We like when our big boys leave football and come to wrestling. Ooh, he's got a good barbed wire on the other side. He's coming. Is Catholic going to answer with their own pin? Nope. KJ's doing a good job fighting it. He knows what's at stake for this. They're both kind of fighting right on the, and we're out of bounds. We're going to restart with KJ Scott going down.
Actually, being told KJ Scott hurt his shoulder. This is Robert Newport.
This is Robert Newport.
Yeah, it was during that St. Thomas More crazy dual meet last night that KJ hurt his shoulder. And Robert Newport, as we get the shot sheet here, he's a senior 8 and 7 on the season. And we hope KJ's feeling better because he had a big old shoulder brace. Now running the half here is Shelton.
Yeah, we hope KJ's back for state, but always good to have a deep lineup and Newport jumping in. He is an experienced junior he's on the Brother Melchior Club as a kid, and he also likes to compete and train in MMA. Though at the moment, he just got turned to his back. Is Catholic going to get? It's pretty tight.
You see there, Shelton trying to get that left hip to the mat. Oh, nice job coming out the back door by Robert Newport, the junior.
He stepped up. He got out.
And I'm sure these coaches in this high-stakes dual meet are saying every point counts. You might not win the dual match, but you don't want to give up bonus points. You don't want to give up a tack, or you don't want to give up a pin.
Both coaches are yelling from the bench exactly what their guys need to do to not only help them out in the individual match, but for the dual meet itself. Because this is an individual sport, but it's very much a team sport.
No, and he is not happy as Shelton got poked in the nose, mouth, and I think he kind of
a little blood.
Yeah, I don't know if it was blood time. He walked away, and now that is he cut his lip. Okay.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You just bleed.
Yeah.
Wrestlers bleed.
We'll hand fight. That's all right. All right, so right now we sit at 17-12 in favor of Holy Cross. The match started at 150, which means we end at 144. So getting close to the midway point, and I can tell you, Roy, I have no idea where this thing's heading, the way this thing started. These two teams, this is why they're here, right?
Right.
There's no surprise that they went through a pool play, a 16-team bracket to get to the last match of this tournament here on a Saturday night.
Right, and both their pools are very competitive. That 144 match is probably going to be the decider for the state championship.
You'd hope so. What a great theater it would be here for this great crowd, this great tournament. Year number 2 here of Team State.
Catholic coach cleaning up a little bit of blood. Can't wrestle when there's blood on the mat.
Yeah, blood time, unlike injury time, you don't start a clock. It's just you got to clean it. You get 5 minutes, but I mean it's really very. I'm sure you would say as a ref, pretty liberal.
It's 5 minutes of active bleeding, but when the bleeding is stopped, we cut the time and we allow an determined amount of time for cleanup.
It would have to be a Niagara Falls event to use up your blood time.
I saw one match my senior year that went to 5 seconds left in blood time.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Clock out for that. You gotta be a bleeder if you're gonna lose on blood time.
Like Loudon Swain, right?
Yeah.
Loudon Swain's lucky they didn't have blood time in the 80s.
No. And hey, just like 190, 215 is starting the second round neutral.
Trying to get
Holy
that
Cross
cow
Newport's
catcher,
going for that big move.
Trying to pull down that. You want to pull the head to the hip, hike up the arm, but nice base defense there
You can
by
tell
Shelton.
heavy boys have been working down in the room lately.
And Shelton goes to that snag single here. Can he finish with points? No, now reaches for the head. Look out here.
Oh, he's got the half to his back. He's just got to catch that arm, and he's got it. He's got to slide those hip backs, put that chest down,
And there
we got
it
the pin
is.
for Catholic High.
So Josh Shelton puts his team back out in front. Back and forth we go in this highly entertaining dual meet. Now 18-17 in favor of Catholic.
1 point match, and it's going to be exactly as exciting as we were talking
What
about
a
before
dual
the
meet.
broadcast. We're going right to heavyweight, which is sponsored by Broad Glass and the Dufford family. Broad Glass has been a trusted name in auto glass repair in New Orleans for over 55 years. But that's not all they do. Broad Glass also specializes in residential and commercial glass service.
And thanks to their sponsorship, as we looked at this path as we wait for heavyweights to check in, we figured this is going to come down. You said possibly to the last match, 144. Neither team's been tested. You look at Catholic, St. Paul's 56-24, Jesuit 44-21, Holy Cross 53-22, St. Amand, and 44-20 against Thomas More. So these teams clearly are the two best.
Yeah, those semis matches, when going in, we thought those were going to be two very, very close duels. The fact that Catholic and Holy Cross walked away with the point differential they did, they came here expecting to show back up in the finals.
Michael Mooch, the junior, 9-4 for Catholic. Dylan Stevens, a sophomore, first start here for the youngster.
Stevens looked like he just came off of a long tournament weekend at Trey Colada where he got 6th place. That is another very long tournament where you do pool play the first day, a bracket the second day. So he's been getting some matches in. He got some good collar ties. They're circling around. We love a good heavyweight collar tie.
As you can expect, in Louisiana and heavyweight athletic, two great football players as well. Both played deep into their football season. Stunner athletic heavyweights that play football.
Right. We got a ton of them. Louisiana has some of the best football talent in the country, and very fortunately, a lot of those guys choose to wrestle. If you're a football player, go wrestle. Oh, Mooch with a nice little toss.
Great body lock for 3 points, and I was impressed. Mooch, that semifinal match with Jesuit. If you don't see the Jesuit heavyweight, he's about 6'5" and a mountain.
He's a strong 6'5" kid.
Speaking of football, playing D1 at Princeton, I was told by his coaches.
Right.
But Mooch, it was a back-and-forth match. Mooch got a late pin. That was one of the best matches of that dual meet.
Right. And that was one of the reasons it wasn't as close as everyone thought was expecting.
Now Mooch trying to pull that wrist up, or now trying off to a half. Another great student in the classroom, 3.7. I love that, Michael Mooch. Shout out to you.
Trying to hit a power half, but Stevens is standing right out of it. They're going to go out with a loss.
Holy Cross coach is laboring for one, but I'm fine either way.
It was close.
Yeah, it's fine either way.
Again, I'm never going to call out any official.
That's not even Rumney?
Not even Rumney. Not even our...
He cuts your job pays if you do that.
Gavin Wright is on the whistle. Stephen Rumney is his assistant right now. Two of the best young guys we have in the state. We're lucky to have them doing this finals.
You guys did an excellent job this weekend. I'm not just saying that because you're sitting right next to me. You're talking about some of the thanklessness of making those tough calls. Big trip.
Mooch trip right to the back, but we're not going to get any points. Steven did a great job rolling to his stomach.
You might want to give that to him when he's done. That's a hashtag, the Mooch trip.
The Mooch trip.
I like that. Yeah. He's got the Mooch
Classic
trip.
move.
I mean, Mooch the Moose. I mean, he's a big dude. I mean, there's a lot we could do with Mooch.
You have all different types of shapes and sizes in heavyweight. These are two big athletic heavyweights.
Some guys, you say, well, he's just filling in because he can't beat the 215-pounder.
Right.
Now, these guys are legitimate 285 guys. You go back to that semifinal match at Jesuit. Think how confident Mooch is probably now coming into this final after scoring a big pin over one of the best heavyweights.
Yeah, huge win in the semis.
You got choked up over it. It was such a good match. Don't tell me. It's all right, man. It's just wrestling.
Water went down the wrong hole. Mooch with a great breakdown.
Mooch using that leverage and that big frame. You see the good toe pressure for it. I love to see that, especially with big wrestlers using their weight, their leverage. But a nice job by Stevens.
Right out of it, gets the escape.
We got ourselves a ball game here at 285. 142 in the second period. 3-1. Yeah, what a match.
And Stevens ready for it. He's right back on that line in the neutral position, looking to get some offensive points of his own. You can hear the Holy Cross family yelling, "Your offense, your offense."
Well, he was on that cow catcher in the first period. If he could just cinch that in a little bit, he may have a shot at it. But Mooch is such a big dude, and he's trying to go back to that body lock or maybe a reverse headlock here.
Mooch trip, as we trademarked it. He's got a tight body lock. Oh, he
my
went for it.
goodness.
Out of bounds.
Wow. Thought the toe was in, but it was close. No points.
The toe is in with the proximity of the chairs to the mat.
You're right.
If you touch another wrestler, another coach, or
they'll
the
stop
opposite
it.
matches, they'll stop it.
Good point. That's why I have an official here up with me, so you correct me on the fly.
Get all the rules right. But no, that was very close. Good for Steven. We're going to keep going. Looks like Mooch is kind of pushing him around to the outside, trying to get that body lock in again.
I mean, that's a heavyweight name, isn't it? Mooch. Mooch. He's a lineman. He's a heavyweight. I mean, this guy lives up to his name.
Right. But Stevens is sticking it to him.
Yeah, Stevens just a sophomore, Mooch just a junior, so both this rivalry is probably not going anywhere, at least for another year.
No. All right, they break out. Re-engage right in the center of the mat. Just got 25 seconds left to go in the second period of this heavyweight matchup.
Well, Roy, would you be surprised to know that just like in our girls' duel meet, we have yet to have a match go 6 minutes? I don't want to jinx it, but is this setting up to be our first 6-minute match here in the boys' final?
It depends how this body lock goes. Hey, when you got one move and you're good at it, why stop?
Outside of the one tech fall to start us out by Matthew Crail, it's been pin by either team.
1 second left in the second. No takedown from Mooch. Both boys are getting tired. Gut check coming in that third round. 1 second going in.
Yeah, I love it when football players in football season, I think they're in good shape.
Yeah.
And then they go to that first wrestling practice and they say, maybe it's a little different.
There's levels to this.
It's a little different. Neutral to start period number 3. Mooch with a 3-1 lead.
And is this going to be one of those matches determined by one takedown in the third round?
Mooch, he's been living on that headlock where he drops down to a body lock. He had the only takedown nearly a second. That's clearly, Roy, where he wants to live in that space.
Right. He's got the height and the strength for it. What Stevens need to do is keep your elbows tight, keep circling around, and take some shots.
No stalling calls, no cautions. This has been a clean, well, I just jinxed it. There's the first call against Stevens.
Yeah. First
I got to stop praising this stuff because I'm like 0 for the night.
All right, Mooch has got that body
lock, and he hips it over.
Is Stevens going to fight out? He's just got to roll to his left.
And there it is. I jinxed it again. I'm not talking anymore.
That's okay.
And this is also, guys, if you're watching at home, this is the first time that one team has won back-to-back matches. So now Holy Cross is going to have its first real deficit, as it's going to be a 24-17 lead now for Catholic after the Mooch gets the pin at 285.
Holy Cross has to have an answer here, 106, before it gets out of hand. But it's still a close duel.
Oh, yeah, long way to go as we get to the little guys now.
we got a bunch of matches left.
Well, my predictions have been terrible. You predicted that it could come down to the last match, so I am pulling for my man here.
We will see
to
how
have better
that goes.
luck than I have.
Right. We got our smallest weight class, 106 pounds, is about to line up. They're sponsored by Calcutt's Heating and Air Conditioning. The Calcutt family is owned and operating this company since 1907 in the greater New Orleans area. Just call Johnny or Matt for any of your AC needs.
And my good friend Jeffrey Slaughter, who was prepping me for this, he knows as much about this high school wrestling in Louisiana as you know. He says this might be one of the best matches. These are two, are you ready for this?
Yeah, look what grades.
Graders. 8th graders. When I was in 8th grade, I was in middle school and weighed about 70 pounds. These are two of the best in the state. 28-3, 30-3. I believe 1 and 2 in Division I could get a state final individual preview here with Evans and Gervais.
You're looking at two great young kids that are going to both be 5-year starters. They're both going to be racking up a lot of wins their whole career. I'm stoked to see one of their first matchups.
Yeah, these guys haven't really been tested. I've watched a couple of Holy Crosses duels, and Gervais, he's like the Bo Bassett of the lightweights. He just wants to tech everybody. He gets guys on his back, he lets them off, tech, puts them back. He just wants to tech you. Wants to break your will.
But another two guys that have stacked up a bunch of wins this season. Gervais the third from Holy Cross is 30-3, while Paul Evans from Catholic is 28-3. Who's going to walk away with their 4th loss of the season today? It looks like there's a little break for something.
We got a good old technology.
Oh, the laptops. Back in my day, we just wrote stuff on paper and we had flip signs, but track wrestling, while technology is good, sometimes this happens.
I'll never forget my first bout sheet when I was in the bullpen. I believe I was 5 or 6 years old, didn't know my head from my butt, and the guy in the bullpen hands me a piece of paper. What are you supposed to do with this? He says, go out to mat 7 and hand it to the table. That's a different lifetime of wrestling.
Start him young.
Yeah.
Miss all the trees on the tables and all that. All right, looks like our computer is up and running. This 106 match between our two 14-year-olds is about to set off.
53 combined wins already on the season between these two, and they're 8th graders.
Both these kids are going to be leaving high school with 200 wins.
Oh, yeah.
Mark that. I said that. January 3rd, 2026.
What a match here. 1 and 2, Evans and Gervais. Here we go.
And living up to their weight class, they are scrappy. All right, Evans is behind. Nice little dunk takedown. Great mat return. 3-0 Catholic.
And Paul Evans, the 3rd place finisher in the big Hoover, Alabama tournament, that early season tournament.
Another long weekend where the first day's pool play, second day's a 16-man bracket, so these guys are both coming in here battle tested.
Yeah, Gervais, Griffin Open champ, Big Horse champ, Trey Collada champ. He's been working.
Oh, yeah.
Big mat return, but nice agility there by Gervais to get right back to his feet. We go out of bounds. Still 3-0 lead for Paul Evans of Catholic.
Oh, yeah, no. Gervais is not shaken at all by this early takedown lead from Evans. He is still in this match. He is still ready to go, and he is fighting every single time they're coming off. Optional start from Lee. We are back to our feet, 3-1.
I saw both those guys do that optional start, and he tried it there. They go optional start right down to the 2-on-1 for the Russian, and that was a great idea, and it might work.
This weekend's the first time I've seen that.
I got to put that in my back pocket. That's pretty good.
When I go to an open mat against some high school kids, I'll do it.
Head inside single by Evans. Can he finish it? He does.
Wow.
We thought this might be razor thin. What a statement that Paul Evans is making to start this match with a couple early takedowns.
All right, Lee's back to his feet. They did give him the escape, but I mean, Paul Evans right back there in the takedown. They're going to give it to him.
Wow, and another one. Now 9-2.
And he's letting him up. I don't think there was enough separation.
There wasn't separation.
You got to break him up. There you go. Hey, Gervais right in with the takedown attempt. He's in on the legs. Evans is fighting it off. He's going for the double.
Great counter by Evans, but he's not out of the woods. Oh, look at the hips. Look at those hips.
We just got to scoop that back ankle. That's a takedown. That's close. That's close.
There it is.
That's a takedown.
My man Rumney on the spot.
4
3
takedowns
fingers
in the first round by Paul Evans. These young kids are ready.
And now the trap arm tilt. This could be over.
This is a high-scoring first round.
I got to tell you, based on what I saw from these guys this weekend, this is stunning. I thought this would be like a 4-3 type match.
Same. I thought it was going to be very close. Both kids are wrestling very similar styles. Paul Evans is just coming out hot in this first round.
Let's see what Lee Gervais has for an answer. He's going to obviously go down because he's been released 3 times, so he'll take the free point, one would figure here, to make it 12-4. See if we go optional start. No, he's going to ride him. He says, all right, you want to take down, then I'll ride you.
Let's go.
But quickly to his feet is Gervais.
Beautiful little breakdown. But he's right back up.
Nice job getting the leg in there by Paul Evans in this battle of superstar 8th graders. It's Evans with a massive statement in that first period. 12 first period points.
You can hear that. Everyone is yelling sink to sink his legs back in.
Yeah, a little high. You want to kind of right on the belt buckle on the waist is kind of where you want your hips to be. You don't want to be above the butt, so to speak. And now he did a nice job there of Evans. You see the hips sliding down, getting back in a good space.
It's always good to have your hips behind the opponent's hips. And a cradle. And we're getting some back points.
Wow, Paul Evans just dominating here over Lee Gervais III of Holy Cross. He's working for a fall now.
This would be huge for Catholic High.
It's going to be a full 4. Make it 16-3. Do you cut him and try and get one more takedown? Well, he's going to get away on his own as Gervais.
One takedown from Paul Evans will get the tech fall. Let's see if Gervais has him fighting him. Get his own offense going. He did take a shot in. Oh, throw by. Paul Evans is behind. Gervais isn't going to give it up that easily. Slips down to a whizzer. He's holding on to his ankle. They're right on the out of bounds. Paul Evans is dragging him back in.
That should be 3. There it is.
And that is the tech fall.
Paul Evans in one of the most dominant matches of the weekend. Here's my only question. How good were the teams in this Hoover, Alabama that gave him 3 losses?
Hoover's a tight tournament. Yeah.
My goodness.
Gosh.
Paul Evans with
win
a
for the
tech
8th grader.
fall. Wow. And now Catholic is rolling. That's 3 straight, 17 in a row, and a 29-17 lead for the team in orange and black.
Let's see if Holy Cross can answer at the 113-pound weight class, which is sponsored by Favorites Promotional Products and Apparel and the Brother Martin Wrestling family, the Castle Bands. They've been doing great work for 40 years. I actually use Favorites for my merch that I sell at my gym. So they do an excellent job. They make shaker bottles, signs, shirts, hoodies, everything you need. So good job with James and Jimmy. They do an excellent job.
Thanks to them for their sponsorship. It's Ethan Alvarado of Catholic, the junior, and Brock Brew, the junior as well. Brew 22-3.
That's actually pronounced bro.
Bro?
That's
Is
a very common.
I thought it was. I'm in the South.
That's Brock Bro.
Della Bro? Bro? Yeah, I suppose Della Bro. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
By the way, both juniors, Alvarado 12-12, Bro, as we said, 22-3.
Bro looks to be very involved in school. He's on the counselor advisory board. He's into gaming. He volunteers at Second Harvest as well, which seems to be a big feature of a lot of Holy Cross wrestlers. The good thing about these schools is outside of wrestling, they expect a lot from their guys when it comes to helping in the community and having good grades in school.
So basically what you're saying, he's a really bad kid. You know? he's a real troublemaker on the Holy Cross campus.
Yeah, you know.
All right, Holy Cross is going to need it here. They're in their first real hole of the dual meet now with 3 straight bonus point losses. We'll see if Bro can get them back on track here.
Yeah, if he can come in with a big win, he puts them right back up on the board, makes that score a little bit tighter, and then we move right on. But they are hand fighting in the center. They are doing a great job. Bro in with a shot. Nope, it's defended. He's behind, and a takedown.
So that's exactly what you need if you're Holy Cross, as Brock Bro gets the first points in a 3-0 lead, and now the roll through tilt.
Ooh, nice little tilt. Bro knows he needs to put up points. He needs to come through big for Holy Cross.
Shout out to my alma mater in Edinburgh University, one of the best to ever do the roll through tilt, in my opinion, AJ Shop, the national champ, multiple-time All-American.
Yeah, that's a old name.
Yeah. I'm a fighting Scot. I got to rep my guys.
I love it. Never forget where he came from.
3-0 lead here for Bro, and as we mentioned, his team needs him.
Bro's
They're down 12 right now. Gives up the escape to Alvarado.
All right, minute left in this first round.
Bro was actually the clinching win in that great semifinal with Thomas Moore earlier this afternoon. They called on him, they needed him, and he closed the duel out.
Nice little shot from Alvarado, but we got a sick whizzer in from Bro. He's got it tight, and even in this position, he seems comfortable.
Yeah. I was going to say, you can tell the good scramblers when they almost invite it, right? Bro looked like he wanted it.
People to come to your leg.
Yep.
I was not a very offensive wrestler. I begged people to shoot singles on me.
And that's scrambling 101 from young Brock Bro. Now, can he score? That's the second part
Heavy on
of
the
this
hips.
equation.
He just needs to break down on the head, get a good little spin around. And he's attempting it, but Alvarado's staying in his base. And we got the spin around from Bro. It is 6-1 in the first round, 14 seconds left.
And keep in mind, Alvarado was waist deep on that single leg, Roy.
He shot in tight.
And Bro just said, okay, bring it. I'm going to scramble out of this, and he did.
Right. He's been in that position before.
I want to go ahead and say you're right on that one.
All right, into the first round. Bro's got a nice little 6-1 lead. Let's see if we can get some more points for Holy Cross.
Bro's going to defer, see if Alvarado wants to do. His coaches tell him to go down with a 5-point deficit. His team leads the dual meet by 12 in this rematch from the inaugural dual state a season ago. Did you ref that one last year?
I did. I refed it, and I commentated the finals as well. I'm doing this every year. I'm not going anywhere.
I guess we're gonna have to be a package deal now. You cover me when I go hand out awards. I'll cover for you when you ref. And we got this thing wired.
Wrestlers have each other's back.
That's right.
Bro's got a nice ride. Oh, looks like he's about to let Alvarado out. He's going to take him down again.
I think he just wanted to ride him a little bit, tire him out a little bit, and says, all right, I want to be on my feet because that's where I'm comfortable.
Right. Because even if you're not the best turner on top, you can definitely wear your guy out, let him back up, and get an easier takedown shot. And Bro's going at it. He's throwing feints. He's getting shots. He's pushing Alvarado out of it.
Got to be careful when you're backing up like that.
Ooh,
Nice
little
job.
shot.
Yeah, that's what I was when I was coaching my guys. You shoot them off the mat. That's
Right.
all. Even if you don't get the stalling call, you just put
Yeah.
that seed in the
In their
opponent's
head,
mind.
right.
Shoot them out of bounds. Run them out every time. I love that.
I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps this up and Alvarado does get hit with stalling.
Midway through the match and the period, a 6-2 lead for Brock Bro of Holy Cross. His team needs him here desperately as we get down to the wire in this championship duel meet. Nice sweep single.
He's coming up. He's going to catch that head. Nope. Okay, he spins around, gets an easy takedown. 9-2, Brock Bro.
My bro, your bro, it's Brock Bro.
It's Brock Bro.
There's another hashtag.
I
guess
love
I'm writing these
wrestling
down.
names. Wrestling names are the best athlete names there exist.
I completely agree. I mean, Mooch is going to owe us when he becomes like a viral sensation after this
I have to get
broadcast
that
goes.
NIL deal.
Will be his representation.
All right, hand fight in the center of the mat. 30 seconds left in the second period of 113 pounds.
Yeah, we talked about earlier, Warrior, with protecting the dual meet within itself. Here's an example with Alvarado. Try not to give up the major. Maybe you're not going to win the match, but try not to surrender bonus points. Don't let Holy Cross back in this dual meet.
Right, that's the game within the game is like, even if you're losing, you can still help your team.
But here is Bro trying to help his team.
Beautiful turnaround. He's got,
He got
the
it.
Turk.
Love points at the end of periods. It's like football when you score late in the quarter or half,
Right.
and then you get the second half kickoff. Great job there, Bro. Gets the points. Try to go 2 for 1 now as he gets choice in the third period.
He's got a 9-point lead. He currently has the major, but I'm going to go ahead and guess he's going to go for more.
Yeah, down 12 in the dual score. You're going to feel like you can get as much as you can here if you're Brock Bro.
And for those at home that aren't familiar, a regular win is 3 points, a major decision is 4, a tech fall is 5, and a pin is 6 for the team score.
That is certainly what Brock Bro's teammates and coaches would love here, to get this back to a single-digit point deficit.
He's down in that front headlock, trying to break Alvarado down, spin around again. Nice little takedown.
And they're quickly
Tell him to
saying cut him. Yep.
15-3, one more takedown. That's nope, because he got the escape point. It's 12-point, 11-point match. He's going to need a takedown and then one more point. But Alvarado's in on a leg right now. But again, Bro's looking very comfortable, grabbing that back ankle, scooping that leg,
Yep,
and that's a
nicely
takedown.
done. And now we can officially say
Yes.
one more will do it.
One more takedown will do it, and that is exactly what Brock Bro is going for. Alvarado's given his best, but Brock looks like he's coming.
Oh, he stepped out.
Sometimes that can be a little mental thing, knowing you're going out of bounds.
Yeah.
But, hey, I can still lift you.
Yep. Still plenty of time, though, to work for the tech or pin with 1:04. Nice level change there by Bro, moving his feet.
All right, Brock Bro's smelling some blood in the water. And it's a tech fall.
There it
Brock
is.
Bro, a little chippy after the match, but that's what you know. It's a close duel. It's a close duel. We
Yep.
need it. Good 5 points for Holy Cross, though. Way to answer, Brock.
So that'll make it 29-22. So Holy Cross moves right back in the discussion as we move to 120 pounds.
Which is sponsored by the New Orleans Wrestling Club. NOWC is a developmental wrestling program with the goal of introducing the sport of wrestling in a fun and high-energy environment. This 120 match I'm excited for. We're going to have Michael Hanneman from Catholic High, big Hanneman wrestling family down here in Louisiana, and Mason Pariah, who is a 9th grader this year, but started as an 8th grader last year for Holy Cross. Like I said, that Brother Melchior club they have down there, they're doing something right.
Yeah, Hanneman's dad was a 3-time state champ at Jesuit. Brother Max was a place winner, and his grandpa
Brian with the quick-
was a place winner.
Like
That's
I said,
4 generations.
We got a big wrestling family here in the Hannemans, but Pariah with the quick takedown against the sophomore Hanneman.
Pariah, very talented freshman, 20-1. 2 championships at the Spartan Open and Big Horse Open. Big fisherman. I bet there's some good fishing down here in Louisiana.
We got it all. We got hunting, we got fishing.
I might not want to get on that plane on Monday.
Yeah. We got good foods, good drinks.
I'm
we got
aware.
a bunch to do.
I'm going to have to go to the gym for about a month when I get back.
Hey, and we got good wrestling.
It's been a great year to watch. We've got a good final matchup, and this would help Holy Cross as well. This would be a one-match duel if Mason Pereira can get just a minimum victory. You talk about bonus points, Roy, and this duel meet is right back in play for either team.
Exactly. You're never out till you're out. He's got a nice ride. Moving side to side, looking to bar arm half. Oh, he's muscling him around.
We talked about that Hoover tournament. Hanneman, another one. He took third there, which again tells me how tough is that.
I got third at Hoover my senior year. That is a tough tournament. That is a long day. I had 8 matches in 2 days.
Wow,
7 and
it's like
1.
Fargo.
Yeah.
Yeah, 26-7 for the sophomore from Catholic, but he trails here 3-0 late in this first period. Not a must-have yet for Holy Cross, but boy, you feel more comfortable as you get closer to the end to get that lead cut as little as you can here for Catholic.
Right, and Pariah's really riding them tight. You got the Holy Cross bench asking for a stall-in. They're probably not going to get it, but he's doing his best. We got 1 second left, and it's the end of the first period. It is 3-0 Mason Pariah over Michael Hanneman.
120 pounds again. If you tuned in, joined us late, we started at 150, which means 44 is the finishing weight class, which also means there are 5 matches, including this one, to go to decide a dual state champion.
They started a neutral. Mason Pariah is right back on that sweep single. He's working around the back, trying to cut that corner. His head's in. They haven't given him the takedown yet.
Pop that head out there.
There it is.
Yep.
6-0.
Now that's why you go neutral. You're confident in what you can do best. And in
Right.
this case, and there's again shoving him out of bounds.
Holy Cross is good with this tech strategy the last 2 matches. Take him down, let him go.
Yeah, and you brought up a great point during our girls broadcast with the 3-point takedown. You know, if you're confident in your takedown, it's almost a 2-for-1, right? If you can get 3 takedowns in a minute, you know that you've added a takedown as opposed to what the rules used to be.
Exactly. So. It used to be it was a pain for 2 points for a takedown. Yeah, you only got 2 or 3 for back points, but a lot higher offensive output since the rule change.
Yeah. If you're the old school and you got a 30-15 technical foul, you are my absolute wrestling hero.
Yeah,
that's almost impossible to do.
Another takedown by Mason Pariah. Has a nice little 9-1 cushion. He's currently in major territory, but I can tell you Holy Cross is looking for more.
Well, if he gets to a major, you get it to a 4-point dual deficit. If you get to a tech or pin, now it comes down to, you know, it's a toss-up here with 4 matches to go.
Yeah, 4 close matches.
And there is the first
they
warning.
Hit that stalling. Hanneman's been wrestling tough, but he does need to do a little bit more on bottom.
You know what I love, too, about these refs and as to how good a job these guys are doing? The best refs are the ones you don't talk about. That's the first stalling call, I believe, in this dual meet.
That is absolutely correct.
That's
that means
incredible.
It's been nothing but action.
I love that the wrestlers are doing that, and I love that the officials recognize. So many times officials use stalling as a crutch, and if they're wrestling good, sometimes good wrestling is just good wrestling.
Pry's doing a good job sitting behind the hips, right and tight with that tight waist, trying to break that near side arm down. And all Hanneman can do is base up as the second round ends with a 9-1 score.
So we go to the third. Yeah, Pariah looking good here. 3 take. Oh, how about this? We saw this with Hanneman in the matchup with St. Thomas More, where he was down big. He chose top and nearly pulled a stunner with a cradle. So obviously, if they've been scouting for Holy Cross, they better be telling Mr. Hanneman, watch out for the cradle.
He's a long kid. He's got good limbs. Pry is right up, but Hanneman's back down on the. Oh, he let him go. 10-1.
I don't say Hail Mary to start the third period, but you're probably saying if you're Hanneman, this is my best shot. I got to take my best shot here because my cradle's my best move. And
another slick takedown for Pariah.
Pariah getting closer to a tech fall, which would be 5 team points, which would make this a 2-point dual meet with 4 matches to go. Wow, what a great dual meet.
All right, the bench is telling Holy Cross to cut. Pariah lets him up, and he is right back in on a shot. And a takedown.
One more should do it. I'll tell you how impressive is Pariah. I mean, you're talking about a wrestler in Hanneman who's 26 wins, took third at this tournament that we've been talking about that's so tough, and Pariah's just having his way with him.
Yeah, there's a reason he started last year as an 8th grader. This kid is good.
Just 1 loss on the season, and he is rolling here. A takedown away from getting his team right back into this dual meet.
He's waiting for it, jumps in on that single. He's lifting it up. He's got that high crotch.
Nice heavy hips, though, there by Hanneman, but Pariah's not done with it yet. Right back to his knees.
And Hanneman knows a takedown gets him tech, so right now he is doing the best for his team to make sure that he gets a major and not a tech fall. There's only 38 seconds left in this round. Great sprawl by Hanneman, and they're going to call a stalemate. We're going back to our feet with 34 seconds left.
A little bit of wiggle room too if you're Hanneman, just the one stall call. So, you can take a couple more of those in 30 seconds. Protect that major. Or you just get in on a leg and you hang on and let the clock run out.
Right, now if I'm Pariah, got to be a little more aggressive if I want to score points for my team. That 1 point may be the difference. So he is coming in for that sweep single, the move he's been hitting all night on Hanneman. Oh, and he switches off. Beautiful little transition, and they haven't called it yet, but it is pretty darn close.
And there it is. That was a beautiful cutback. Head inside single, took the momentum back. A tech fall, and my man, we have game on here. 29-27.
It's not over till it's over.
What a match.
Moving right to 126 pounds, which is sponsored by the Shields Family Smoothie Kings, located at Vets in Power, Vets in Clearview, and West Esplanade in Loyola. Go see Jason Shields and his team at the Shields Smoothie King.
Had one of those smoothies on the break today. Had a peanut butter banana protein smoothie. It was amazing, by the way.
Got to stay fueled. Got to stay fueled for a long day.
Caleb Kirk of Catholic, 32-1 sophomore, taking on the freshman Connor McWilliams from Holy Cross.
Two other young kids. Caleb Kirk was actually Catholic High's first freshman state champion last year, so he is intent on becoming Catholic's first four-timer.
And off to a good start in his sophomore year at 32-1 and a 3.9 GPA in the classroom.
McWilliams is spinning around, and Kirk just broke him down, got the takedown, 3-0.
Well, Roy, this has been a dual meet of momentum, right? We went back and forth, then Catholic went on a run, and now Holy Cross is on a bit of a run. If you're a Catholic, you want to stop the bleeding the other way, here's a great spot to do it.
Correct. Kirk is staying in on that headlock. Another
Nice
spin around
behind,
takedown. One thing I do like about this Holy Cross team, half of the team for their hobbies has listed volunteering.
I saw that. The other thing you got to love at the coaches, I'd say about 75% of the team is a junior or younger,
right,
including an 8th grader who's number 2 in the state currently.
Both teams have a lot of stacked young talent. These teams, like I said, we'll probably see them here in the finals next year too.
I got nowhere better to be in 27.
Same time next year. Oh, Kirk, beautiful takedown. Got to be careful.
Yep, nice control to take him to the mat.
Kirk's looking for the pin. These young kids are mean. McWilliams is fighting, he's bridging, he's trying to do everything he can not to get pinned. 25 seconds left in the first round. Does he have it in him? All right, Kirk pulls a foot forward.
Trying to, Ari, now you grapevine the leg. That's how you can lift
that's
the.
Tight.
Yeah,
that's tight. 8 seconds. McWilliams doing a great job fighting off his back.
I give McWilliams credit for the fight.
Hey.
Wow, he fought it off. Well done, Connor McWilliams, but he's still got a long way to go. Down 13-2. We're going to go neutral to start period number 2.
McWilliams coming in looking for a big move here. Offset that rough first period he had. Good fast shot right off the whistle. Kirk backed up. He's right back in it. And he,
Now I'm going to make a prediction. Kirk doesn't cut him if he takes him down here. I think he smells blood and wants the pin.
Right. And he gets the takedown. He just called injury time?
No, his headgear. Oh, he did call. Wait, both. His headgear got tangled up in his face, and then I think he got hit in the gut. That was a double whammy.
Yeah. Made me. Okay, he looks.
Well, we know.
I didn't see exactly
we
what
know
happened.
his man where he got hit. We'll just leave it at that.
He could have been a little southern of the gut.
It was below the black on his singlet. Let's just say that. You can take it from there.
Right. And it looks like we're good to go. 16-2. Caleb Kirk is starting back on top.
Those heels can be dangerous things when they're flying around. I've taken many stray heels to many body parts in my wrestling career.
I got a concussion 3 years ago from officiating because the kid rolled and I didn't move out the way fast enough. So they're constantly moving. This is very high-octane sport.
Well, We still have the blood time up there.
And
there we go.
Okay,
we're back to it. That was the issue, the blood time,
that
or the
good
injury
technology,
time.
yeah.
Injury time. Yeah, and as we
He's
predicted,
going for the pin.
Kirk's going to say no more escapes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I want to work for the pin now.
And he's got 90 seconds to get one.
In that front headlock position, trying to get that over-under whip over. Now head in the hole. Gonna chase that far near leg. And now the chin.
He's going for it.
Yeah, you got to be careful on that one. You're going to give him the escape. Good fight there by McWilliams. Maybe a bit of a force by Kirk. And now the pin's probably off the table. A takedown gives you a tech fall.
Yeah, try to go for the big move. Fortunately, McWilliams was able to get out of it, get that escape for loss of control, and he got taken down for the quick tech fall.
So, the state champion, Kirk, looks in state championship form. 34-27 now in favor of Catholic.
All right, things are heating up. Let's see if Holy Cross can put some big numbers up these last 3 matches we have. We're moving right into 132 pounds. Sponsored by Chad Ravanack and Alliance Insurance.
Who?
Whoa, Chad.
Who's that guy?
Alliance is ready to save you money on all your insurance needs, including homeowners, flood, auto, boat, life, health, and benefits. And if you need anything, just give Chad a call.
I'll have to do that. Alex Saunier of Catholic, Anthony Oubre of Holy Cross.
Yes, 2 guys, again, longtime wrestlers, longtime big wrestling. Saunier has a big family currently. He's got his cousins out in the Lafayette area that are coached. We have one of his cousins being an official, so they, wrestling's in their blood.
19 wins on the season for the sophomore. Champion at the BR City.
The Bruley.
Oh, the Bruley.
Oh, that is
BR
no, that's
City?
BR City. Yeah, that's Baton Rouge High last year.
Yeah, I know my
The
stuff.
Metro
What are you talking about?
Championship.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oubre, a senior, 19-3 this year. He was 19-3 a season ago. That's a pretty good one. State champion. You might have led with that, Anthony.
Oop's pretty good. He's wrestled a very tough weekend. I've had a couple of his matches, and he brought it every single time his coaches asked him to step on the mat. So this is going to be one of those matches where I don't know who's going to win this.
Well, if you get the win here, if you're Catholic, you're at the 2-yard line to finish this. If you get the win here, if you're Holy Cross, you're at midfield. So I mean, this is a big time match to decide the dual meet right here.
This is a must win for Oob, but I think he has what it takes to step into it and possibly help Holy Cross overcome this deficit they have with Catholic High.
Down 7 with 3 to go. We finish at 144.
And we have 0 points left in this 132-pound match. Nope, Oob just got his first takedown of the match. It is 3-0 Holy Cross.
So the 3-time state medalist getting on the board early here with a takedown, 3-0 in this opening period.
Yes, and those medals are first, third, and third. Those are some pretty high places. He's looking to be a 2-time state champion at the end of the season, I can tell you.
And this is the club I wish I had at my high school.
The Grill Club.
There's so much I could do with that, with brats and burgers and sausage and you name it, man. Smoke some boudin.
Yeah. All them good meats we got. Oob's got a real tight ride with 7 seconds left to go in this first round. He's sitting behind the hips. Little claw action going on.
And it looks like he'll ride him out. So Anthony Oubre in a not quite must-have, but darn near close to keep his team in this dual meet.
I would say this is a must-have one for Holy Cross.
Yeah, you're probably right, because then you'd have to get bonus point to end it.
Yeah.
If you have any chance to win the match, if you're Holy Cross.
To make that Tigers bench take a little breathe of relief, we need to pull out a big win here from Oob. He's taken down. We're having Alex Saunier about to cover him beginning our second period, and we're off.
Well, the other thing it does, it takes off the pressure on your teammates if you're Oubre, because now they can just go out and they just have to win. You don't have to worry about bonus points.
Instead of 6, correct. Yeah, I'm not as worried.
It's always, you think it's so easy, but it is tough to pin a guy, right? When the only thing the opponent's trying to do is not get pinned, and the only thing you have to do to win the dual meet is pin him, that's a tough spot to be in.
And y'all are the same size, same strength typically.
Yep.
All right, Oob looks like he's trying to sneak out of the back. Get a little reversal on Saunier.
Drill that shoulder into the chest and take it into the mat there.
Catholic's repositioning, they're getting back on top. He's not letting go. Good ride so far.
Yeah, it was a good job by Saunier, readjusting the hips. Very well done. See him having that near ankle grapevine. That's nice work there.
This should be one of the closest matches of the duel. Both two very talented wrestlers. And Sonya and Ub.
Oh, nice switch by Oubre. Can he pay it off here?
Sonya's cutting back to
Well,
the hips.
that should be back points, shouldn't it?
That's back. Oh, that was close.
Oh.
Hey, I could see it either way.
Yeah, certainly there. You saw the one swipe. The
I
question
saw
is,
one swipe,
yeah.
came back. I saw a second one swipe. You don't get to add them.
Yeah.
They have to be consecutive
It can
swipes.
be consecutive. 1 + 1 does not equal 2 in this case.
No, it does not. I know math is hard for a lot of wrestlers, but we make it more complicated.
Not these guys. 3.8 and 3.75. They probably do well on that course. 30 seconds to go. How about the job that young Alex Sonya is doing here? This would be a big momentum shift in this match. You can ride him out here right for another 20 seconds.
He's been close to reversing several times, but he also ended up on his back. Sonya is riding him out this entire second period so far with only 13 seconds left. And he is flat.
And I think he's going to do it. I don't see Oubre getting out of that in 5 seconds. So I think
he's got a boot in. He's hip to hip. He's pretty tight. And second round comes to an end. Ub still has a 3-0 lead. It is now Alex Sonya's choice from Catholic High, and just like we guessed, he's going to go neutral.
if you're Oubre, a takedown probably clinches it. If you're Sonya, a takedown, and it's game on for the final 2 minutes.
If I'm Sonya, I'm probably thinking takedown, ride him out, just like I know I could do in the second.
We just saw,
right.
absolutely.
Got a lot of confidence from that round, but this is anyone's match so far.
Nice level change there by Oubre. Better counter by Sonya to get back quickly up to his feet. 20 seconds into this final period.
All right, a little shot in from Sonya. Ub sprawled. He's coming back. He's got the headlock.
Gonna get that head a little deeper if you're Oubre, down in the armpit to try and bring that more pressure.
Yeah, he's on the tricep. He needs to come in.
Yep. And that allows Sonya to get back up to his feet. And now it's Sonya trying to get in front headlock position. Almost do a sit through there if you're Oubre. You got those elbows hooked. I think Sonya might know that.
He has that wrist. Oh, comes in for a fireman's dump.
It's close. He's got the ankle hooked.
Pop his head out.
Yeah, he's got to get the head out. Nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing
Sonya,
yet.
Yeah, I got to throw in that leg. I got to try to hip out. Oh, this is a nice scramble, guys.
Now we're in good old scramble mode. Oh, beautiful limp arm. That's on a YouTube video of a limp out.
Game of inches.
Wow, nice limp out. And now Oubre in control, up 6-0, 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was a beautiful takedown.
Oh, look at Sonya.
Not yet. Doesn't have the reversal yet. It looks like Ub still has his arm under his body, but he's coming up back. And we got the two reversals. Sonya is on top. There's only 25 seconds left.
I don't think he can cut him from this position. He's got to try and turn him.
Go for the pin with 20 seconds. Otherwise, Ub's going to walk away with this win. A huge help for Holy Cross in this dual meet. Sonya's trying. He's wrenching around. I do have a stalling on Ub, but that's probably not going to help out too much with 10 seconds left. He's trying his best.
No, you called it. You said this was going to be a nail biter, and it certainly was one of the best matches we've seen all night. This one has been a fun one, and it is the state champ, Anthony Oubre, keeps hope alive for Holy Cross with 2 matches to go. Now 34-30, thanks to the Oubre victory.
Was that the first match we had?
First match that went the distance. So we can go ahead and pretty easily say that's the match of the night.
Match of the night, easily. Alex Ub possibly with the biggest win of the duel, seeing how the rest of it goes. Oh, do we have? No, we have guys coming out. All right. We're moving right into that 138-pound weight class. Sponsored by Melba's Restaurant, some of the best po' boys around, known for its delicious southern cuisine.
Man, I haven't eaten all day.
Hospitalities.
Can you call Melba to bring one over to us?
Melba's got it. Got several locations. We got one around Claiborne. We got one on Tulane and kind of around by my house. I love their po' boys.
All right. I think it is going to be a forfeit for Mark Evans, and that will make it official. Congratulations, Catholic.
They're
not sure if there was an injury problem there, or
maybe the coach just made the right call.
Yeah, maybe just putting a young guy out there to. Got to respect whatever the decision was by Holy Cross. So that sets up our final match of the evening here at 144 pounds.
Right. Sponsored by Vinny's Caddy Shack. Great little bar and grill in Metairie. It's been around for 30 years. Offers a new, fun, and exciting concepts in an old staple right on Ridge Lake Drive. So this is the last match of the duel. And while Catholic still has the win, Holy Cross can walk away with a moral victory if they get this last win.
So congratulations to Holy Cross, or Catholic rather, but here we go. It's Luke Bricky and Jack Almerico in our final match of the night.
Got some good hand fight in the center of the mat. It's still 0-0 with a minute and 22 seconds left to go in this final match of our dual state championship weekend.
First year as a starter for Almerico. Bricky 23-9 on the season for him.
The Bricky brothers. Oh, swift little takedown from Catholic.
You look, Roy, at some of the matches. 106 maybe was the biggest stunner, 1 versus 2, and it ends up being Evans with a technical fall. Probably one of the big reasons why Catholic is going to win this dual meet.
Oh, yeah, because that could have gone either way. The fact that he came in and got those types of points on a tech fall in that match set the stable for the rest of the duel.
And then our guy Mooch, that was a 3-1 match going into the final period. Mooch gets the pin.
Right.
You know, you switch those results around, or you take 2 majors or 2 pins and turn them into decisions. This would be for the dual meet right here.
Exactly, and that's why every match is so important. That's why it's so important to listen to your coach, go for the extra points, go for the pins, let them up and take them down when they ask you to. It is a team sport, and everyone's looking out for their best interest.
And to be fair, Catholic forfeited at 165.
Correct, so that evened out.
That evened out the forfeit. So you can't point it to the forfeit of them winning the dual meet.
Honestly, it came down to 103 and heavy.
Yep. And heavyweight could have went either way, and 103 we thought was going to be the match of the night, and it turned out one of the biggest blowouts with the tech fall.
Right. Every match has been great, though, all 12.
We go neutral here.
2 forfeits.
6-1 lead heading into the second period for Luke Bricky of Catholic. They will hoist the trophy here. 2026. You're predicting. My prediction's been terrible. Yours have been pretty good. So are we?
I'm a little more familiar with with the Louisiana wrestlers.
Is it too early to say 2020? Are we doing the three-peat? Is this like Cowboys Bills back in the day? Are we doing 3 straight Super Bowls of Catholic?
With how young their team is, they have the potential to do it.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of seniors on either side tonight.
No.
Which is scary for the rest of the teams in Louisiana high school wrestling.
I would say Kristen Scott is the best wrestler in Catholic High. He is a senior. He will be graduating, but he is leaving a ton of guys in his spot that are going to do just fine.
High crotch attempt here by Almerico. Brucky goes out.
Of bounds. And back to neutral. That's what I love about Coach Hughes from Holy Cross. Even though they've lost the duel, he is still passionately coaching his guy to get the win.
Yeah, they've looked good here this weekend. They'll put some guys in the fold come February.
Oh yeah. I expect both teams to be better at state, the individual state tournament. A little high crotch in from Almerico, Holy Cross. Let's see if he can date it in, but Ricky's got good hips in that sprawl.
And now look at the nicely done by Almerico.
That's just manning your opponent. That's just throwing him down.
Yeah, that's a duck under, and then you just get the body lock and say, I'm taking your mat return style. And as you mentioned, there's still some fight left in Holy Cross. They're not going home yet.
Oh, no. That's not a team I think would give up.
So 6-4 now, 16 seconds to go.
Almerico's starting on top to end out the second round. Probably going to look to ride him out these last 16 seconds.
Ricky up to his feet.
Yeah, he has other plans. He's trying to get that escape point.
Nice.
Got a nice little... Ooh, Ricky on the switch. Return with 5 seconds left.
That was well done. That kind of baited him into it. He knew that was coming with the momentum of the mat return. Hits the switch, 8-4 lead. Final period here to go.
We are down to our last round of the tournament. Ricky is taken down. Almerico is about to take on top. It is an 8-4 match. Almerico's going to let him up. 9-4.
Seems like we just got here yesterday morning for weigh-in, didn't it? Or maybe not for the rest.
I've been working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever your favorite beverage is, be it adult or a glass of milk, whatever, you've earned it, my man.
I got a good 16 hours on my feet. We're good. Nice little hand fight in the center of the mat. Amarika's holding center, and I think he's looking to win. Oh,
Head inside,
shot from
yep.
Bricky, yeah.
That was great level change. Got real below the hips, gets the takedown. Now he's opening it up here. This was a 6-4 at one point, but
Right. Now
Almarico, or Bricky's pouring it on Almarico now.
He's in major territory. It's a 12-4 match. Got a good little 8-point lead from Bricky, but he's not going to stop. He's looking to pin. And he's got a nice little chicken wing in, bar arm. He's running it. Classic move.
Yeah, that switch late in the second period really changed the momentum, didn't it? It was
Yeah.
6-4. You may, hey, ride him out. I'm going down
Amariko
2.
had
Going
that right.
And then he hits the switch 8-4, and it's been downhill from there.
He's going to his back. See if Amariko has some fight in him left with 1 minute. Oh, and Bricky's pinning him down. It is close.
And there's the
Bricky
fall.
has the pin.
Only probably poetic for Catholic to end it, or for Catholic to end it with a fall. And they do that here with Luke Bricky. Valiant effort by Jack
46-30.
Almarico. Yep, 46-40. But as you highlighted, Bud, it could have been a
It could
lot
have been
closer.
46-30 the other way.
Yep, the 2 toss-up matches both went bonus points for Catholic. So congratulations, your 2026 champion for the boys division. Yeah. Catholic, 46-30.
Repeat champs, only dual state champions in the state as of now.
That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty big flex. That's a big flex. Well, boy, this was a lot of fun, my man.
Had a great time.
I can't believe we have to wait a year to do it again. Once again, the final score, it's Catholic 46-30 for Holy Cross. Enjoy the rest of your wrestling weekend. We'll see you on the road to state.
You have a great time. We'll
have
see
a
you
good
all in
weekend,
February.
man.